Hello, all you powerful Scorpios. Welcome, welcome. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your forecast for June 2020, of course. Um, very interesting forecast. Let's take a look together, shall we? All right. First of all, let's look at Mars. Now, Mars co rules Scorpio, doesn't it? So it's a very powerful planet for a powerful sign. I think you are the most powerful sign in the entire zodiac. It's in your fifth house of fun and games, honey. And I mean all kinds of fun. Any kind of fun that you enjoy. You're ready for fun. And my suggestion is you throw yourself into it because wherever Mars is, that's what comes first to us. And that's what we throw ourselves into. And that's what we fight with or fight for. Now, the fifth house is also children. It's not just, sports and sex and movies and TV. It's not just that. It's our children. And so you're either throwing yourself into your relationship with your children, or maybe you're acting like a kid and playing. I think you should. Wherever Mars is, that's what comes first. Go for it. Now, on the 27th, it moves into your sixth house of work, health, and service. And that's you throwing yourself into those areas. Mars in the sixth house of health can trigger a certain amount of inflammation. In other words, you're angry at something and it inflames that part of the body that rules your sixth house. Or, it doesn't have to be a health problem, it can be a healing of that area. In addition, if you're looking for a job or you're looking to throw yourself into a particular project, that Mars in the sixth really helps. Remember, it kicks in on the 27th of June. Now, we've got Mercury and Venus still doing their retro thing. So let's talk about that in just a minute. The sun, the yellow planet, is the center of our solar system. It is the center of our life. And wherever it is, that is the area that lights up. Well, here's the sun in the eighth house, which Scorpio, your sign, normally rules. It is the house of secrets. It is the house of magic, of transformation, of transmutation. Wherever the sun is, that's what you're looking at. This house deals with other people's money. So if you're involved in any joint financial projects, look beneath the surface to get to the bottom of it, because you, as the psychic detective now, will be able to do just that. You can also help other people create more income, particularly with Venus, the pink planet of love and money, sitting in the eighth house of transformation and liberation and secrets. But Venus is retrograde. You're not going to start any new projects until the end of July if you possibly can help it. However, Venus goes direct on the 25th of June. And so if you cannot wait until the end of July to start a new joint financial project with somebody, you are out of the retrograde woods, so to speak, after the 25th. All right, on the 20th of the month, the sun moves into your ninth house. And what I've seen is that whenever we have planets in the eighth, we want our privacy, because that's the house of secrets, and we're digging deeply into whatever we are researching. By the time the planet, in this case the sun, moves into the ninth house, we have the answers we're looking for. And we're more optimistic, we're more expansive, and we're ready to hit the ground running or spread our wings and soar. So on the 20th of the month, you see a much bigger picture. You're saying, oh, I got my answers. Good, let's move forward, big time. However, Mercury is going retrograde in your ninth house on the 18th. Mercury is what we think about and talk about. And so you've got great ideas. You may be thinking of going back to school for some higher education because that's the ninth house. But with Mercury retrograde, we don't want to start new projects, all right? We want to wait until after it goes direct. With Venus and Mercury both retrograde for 1 week, which is the week of the 18th through the 25th. That is when we have the tag team. Both of them are confusing us, confusing our leaders, confusing the world. This is not just you. I don't want you to worry about you. You're not alone. Everybody on this planet will be experiencing the retrograde tag team. June 18th through the 25th. We'll feel it a day or so before, and possibly a day or so afterwards, or maybe even longer. And we especially don't want to start new projects. Now, if your car breaks down, you want a new one. If your refrigerator dies, you got to get a new one. Common sense, you know what I'm saying. In the middle of all this, we have 2 eclipses. The first one is the full moon. It's on the 5th, June 5th, here in the United States. If you are anywhere else in the world, it may be a totally different date. We never know. The full moon brings things to a head. Remember I talked about joint finances? Well, the beauty of this eclipse is that it's in your second house of money. Your money, your income, yes. And it's on June 5th in 15 Sagittarius 34. Find 15 Sag 34 in your birth chart, and it will go hand in hand with this solar chart. You might say, I don't have a copy of my birth chart. I got you covered. I am on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. I'm offering a copy of your actual birth chart. It is not a reading of the chart, and it's not an interpretation. You can't ask questions because it's a piece of paper I'm going to send you. But it will help you. I'm sending you a copy of your birth chart that is easy to understand. And it's $5. It's a decent investment. I think you'll enjoy it. So you'll have fun. First looking at this video with the solar chart, and then your own birth chart. And Scorpio, you are such a detective. If you don't have a copy of it yet, you're going to love it. If I were going to interpret your chart, I would interpret everything positively. That's just me. So, full moon, lunar eclipse, everything comes to a head financially for you. This can be terrific. 2 weeks later, we have a new moon on a solar eclipse. So we've got these 2 eclipses. They're strongest 3 to 4 months after they occur, which means September and October. In July, we have another eclipse, so we're going to put November into that slot too. But we'll talk in July. June 21st, the solar eclipse is 0, Cancer, 21. Once again, in that 9th house of I want to spread my wings and soar, baby. Do it, Scorpio. Do it. You are awesome. I marvel at the power of the Scorpio. I really do. And those of you who are Scorpio know that a lot of books that have been written, older books in particular, but even newer books, because a lot of astrologers take the information from older books and just put it in the newer books. You very often get a bad rap. And I'm here to tell everybody that you can be the highest and best, or there are people who are the lowest of all signs. When you make up your mind to do something, it gets done. And bravo to you, Scorpio. So, till next time, next month, this is Maxine Taylor saying, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Peace out.